in Chatham, New Jersey. For Pope John Lions JV Lacrosse, Mike Formisano here calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us here on this cold, winter-like afternoon in mid-April as the snow was coming down earlier today in Sparta. As we all made our trek out to Chatham, it's turned over to rain. I don't think Chatham ever did get snow. They got cold, freezing rain, and the rain is kind of hauled off. It's like a mist right now, but it is windy and it is cold. And the JV lacrosse team braving the elements, just like the varsity did, taking on the Chatham Cougars on the JV level. Now, if you missed the varsity game, Chatham Cougars defeated Pope John for the first time this season by a score of 16-3. Goals in that game by Peyton Fox, Sam Canetta, and Jack Galucci, but just not enough. As Chatham, the number 11 team in the state, according to NJ.com rankings, defeated unranked Pope John and gave them their first loss of the season. I say that because you'll probably see them in the rankings soon, having defeated teams like Sparta and Scotch Plains Fanwood. We were making that point against number 11 Chatham before the game, but not a good performance today for the Lions, but all teams have days like that. And so they'll be playing for first place in the Waterman Division on Wednesday at Pope John High School against West Morris. But first things first, we're here for the JV games. So let's go over the roster for the Pope John Lions. We start with number 10, Vic Fiore. Number 11 is Hunter Perillo. Number 12, Nick Michello. Number 13, Justin Perella. Number 15, Johnny Pippa. 16, Amir Young. 17, Connor Clifford. 18, Evan Wyatt. 19, Mike Marston. 20, Hayden Marshall. 21, Matthew Riley. 22, Andrew Gallant. 24, Zach Cash. 25, Jonathan Brugna. 26, Chris Sabella. 27, Emilio Barranco. 28, Jacob Post. 29, Aiden D'Olivo. 30, Steve Leonard. 32, Nick Boyanowski. 50, Sutton Fullwood. And 51, Andrew Jessa Maria. The goalkeepers, number 31, Michael Formisano. And number 55, Owen Hoole. Hoole most likely will get the start in net as he was warming up during the pregame. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Father Michael Parisi. The principal of Pope John High School, Gene Emery. The athletic director is Brian McAleer. Athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. And the head coach of the Pope John Lions JV lacrosse team is Ryan Cummings. Head coach of the varsity is Joe Della Ferra. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at Cougar Field in Chatham, New Jersey. It's the Pope John Lions JV lacrosse team against the Chatham Cougars JV. Pope John 4-2 in the season, having lost to Sparta in overtime, and then a defeat 7-2 at the hands of Scotch Plains Fanwood this past Wednesday. So, but 4 victories for the Lions, including their last one against Newton on Monday, in conditions that are very similar to what we have here in Chatham right now. The Lions in their white jerseys with gold numbers, Pope John on the front, and blue shorts, blue and gold trim, and the golden domes, the golden helmets. They're going right to left on your screen. And for Chatham, they're in the dark blue jerseys, white shorts, blue helmets, left to right. Here we go, Mike Marston with the draw, and it's won by number 23. JV rosters for the teams not usually being predictable. We'll just go with numbers for Chatham. 23, we'll give it to 3. Number 3 with the pass down low to 19. Owen Hoole is in net for Pope John, number 55, the junior. And number 24 passes it back to number 5. On defense right now for Pope John, number 28, Jacob Post. 17, Connor Clifford. 10, Vic Fiore. 27, Emilio Barranco. 19, Mike Marston. And number 31, Michael Formisano. They use Formisano as a backup goalie, but they also use him on defense. So we'll give you the offense on the field in just a minute once it goes over there. Number 4 takes a swipe from Vic Fiore. Now, listen, Chatham beat varsity Pope John 16-3, and that means nothing for the JV game. Shot goes wide. Teams are different. You know, JV, they could have a class of incoming freshmen and sophomores that are good, but maybe not at the level of what the varsity is. Or they could be better. You don't know. So, don't go in with any expectations because I don't know anything about Chatham JV. Unless you know about Chatham JV, you know, we don't know what to expect. Here's number 43. All I know is that the JV's played very well so far for Pope John this season. The 4-2 record, earned, definitely. And very well could be 5-1. That game against Sparta, they should have won that game. They gave him the tying goal with 25 seconds to go. Sparta got a goal 7 seconds into overtime. Here's number 3 on the right wing. The one loss that legitimately they did lose the game was Scott's playing Faneuil, 7-2. Here's a shot by number 19. Off of a helmet or plastic padding of something. It may have been a piece of Emilio Barranco's equipment. Went high in the air, out of bounds. Chatham's going to take over. 10-minute quarters here at Cougar Field. I gave so much credit to Daniel O'Leary for wearing the shorts in goal. Owen Hull's got the sweatpants, but you know what? I don't blame him. It is cold. I'd be wearing sweatpants too. 7.5 minutes to go. Shot goes over the crossbar and a bounce shot. Chatham will hold possession. Players on offense right now for Pope John, and they're waiting for the ball to come down to their side of the field. Number 22, Andrew Gallant. Number 26, Chris Abella. And number 13, Justin Perella. There's the shot by number 43. He scores. 43 beats Owen Hull just inside the right post. And Chatham takes a 1-0 lead. The goal comes with 7:12 remaining in quarter number 1. Number 43 beats Owen Hull. And Chatham goes up 1-0. Well, these are games we were supposed to miss. We were going to be here for this game today, but we're here because the girls' team was scheduled to play Parsippany Hills, but they got rained out. So once that's placed back on the schedule, we'll try and get out to that, and we're going to try and get out to a lot of the girls' lacrosse and the softball games, and even boys' baseball as they are on the schedule. But boys' lacrosse is playing, so that's why we're here. Here's pass number 9. Now we're to number 14 for Chatham. The attacker for Chatham, number 14, the pass number 3. Over to 19. Being defended by Zach Cash for Pope John, number 24. Evan White, number 18 on the Chatham forward now, number 9. Pass in to 14. Now down low to 11. Number 19 with it now. Defended by Emilio Barranco. So cashed on him. Here's a shot by 43. Wide. Goes out of bounds. Chatham's closest. I was mentioning this on the varsity broadcast. I'm going to mention it here too. Tomorrow, we're going to be on Facebook Live. Not on this channel. Not on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. This is usually reserved for the Lions contests from high school. Tomorrow, we're going to be on Pope John Athletics - Lions and Junior Lions on Facebook Live. Tell you in just a second. Here's a shot. Score. Bounce shot by 43. Pass Zach Cashed. And it gets past Owen Hull into the back of the net. 43's second goal of the game. And Chatham leads by a score of 2-0. I'm just going by the numbers for the opposing team as I usually do for JV because we don't have a roster. I just looked at the roster to see if there was a 43. There's not. Most of the players out there I don't recognize. So from what the varsity roster was as far as players that wasn't used. 2-0, Chatham leads. 5:25 and counting here, first quarter. Michael Marston taking the draw. Ball still on the turf trying to scoop it up, and it is taken by number 33 for Chatham. Now to pass over to number 3. Down low to 19. To 3 in the corner. Guarded by Jacob Post. Now number 5 on the right wing. Vic Fiore on him. Pass across to number 4 on the left. To 5 on the right. Here's number 3. Down to number 19 behind the goal. Over to 43. Andrew Jessamari on him. Number 4, back to 5. Ball's loose, it hits the turf, and Fiore scoops it up. Here's Vic Fiore with it. Fiore, he's got two Chatham defenders racing after him. He's on the Chatham side of the field. Gets a bump. And a timeout called by the Pope John head coach, Ryan Cummings. We will take time as well. 4:17 and counting to go. First quarter, Chatham leads 2-0 over Pope John. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Chatham High School and Cougar Field for Pope John Lions JV Lacrosse. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game in these cold, chilly conditions here in mid-April. I've seen April days where it's been 85 degrees, sunny, perfect spring weather, almost summer-like. I talked to my parents who were in Las Vegas. They've lived out in Las Vegas for the past 35 years. Talked to them last night. Said temperature was 96 degrees. 96 in April. Good Lord. But I guess I'd rather be here then, if that's the case. 96, I couldn't deal with that. That's a little too hot for April. June, sure. Here's Vic Fiore. They're expecting temperatures of 110, 115 this summer, so. Fiore being guarded by number 9. Number 12, Nick Michello out on his flank. Pass down low to Jonathan Brugna, number 25. Now to Connor Clifford, number 17. Clifford takes a bump from 27. Now the pass back to Evan Wyatt. Wyatt will draw it back. Number 44 for Chatham on him. Wyatt. Over to Clifford. Connor Clifford looking to race in. He'll pull it back, give it to Fiore. Here's Vic Fiore. Fiore guarded by number 9 for Chatham. Fiore to the right. Pass down low to Brugna. Bounces out of his cross. Taken away by number 27 for Chatham, and he flips it to the goalkeeper, number 15. Off of the stick of number 44 and off his helmet, but he picks it back up. Being harangued by Connor Clifford now. Now down low to number 19. Has to hop in the air to make sure he corrals that down. Number 43 with it, being guarded by Andrew Jessamaria. Now to the left. Number 4 with it for Chatham. Over to 5. 2.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. 2-0 Chatham leads over Pope John. Four with the pass to 5. Here's number 5. Fires. Wide left. Goes out of bounds. Chatham's closest. Tomorrow, as I was saying, Facebook Live. Just go to that channel today after this game. Not now. After the game. Find Pope John Lions or Pope John Athletics. Pope John Athletics - Lions and Junior Lions. Find that page. Click on join. I'll approve it. It's a private group because we're talking about middle school. Here's a shot. Score. A turnaround shot by number 4. Right in on Hull. Hull made the save, but he didn't get all of it. And it rolled over the goal line. So Hull got the majority of it, just not all of it. And the ball rolled over the goal line and in to the net. 3-0 Chatham leads with 1:20 to go here in the opening quarter. So 43 with 2 goals and number 4 with 1. And Chatham takes the lead by a triple. Here's a face-off. Ball's on the turf. Number 9 scoops it up for Chatham. On the left wing now, being guarded by Cashed. So anyway, as I was saying, go to that page after this game. Pope John Athletics / Lions and Junior Lions. Click on join. I'll approve it. And then tomorrow, you'll be able to go to that page starting at 8 a.m. and you can watch lacrosse all day. Middle school lacrosse, the 5th and 6th graders, and 7th and 8th. Number 3 with the shot. Bounce shot. It was over the crossbar and out of bounds. It bounced right in front of the hole, but bounced over the crossbar. That shot's so tricky, but it can be useful when it's right on. You bounce it, and it just bounces right in underneath the crossbar. That was what they was going for there, but didn't happen. Out of bounds, and it'll leave Pope John ball. 15 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Hull will fire it downfield. Wow. Launched it. Stolen away by Chatham, number 26 with it. 2 seconds, 1. He'll fire over the crossbar and out of bounds, but the horn sounds. 3 goals by Chatham, 2 by number 43, 1 by number 4. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Chatham 3, Pope John, no score. When we come back, we'll tell you more about the River Lax tournament for tomorrow, but that's when we come back. Second quarter action coming up right here from Cougar Field at Chatham, New Jersey. Come on back. Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Cougar Field at Chatham High School for Pope John Lions JV Lacrosse. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game. Pope John Lions now going left to right on your screen against Chatham, wearing dark blue uniforms with white shorts, blue helmets. They're going right to left. You know what Pope John's wearing. They're white jerseys with the blue shorts and the golden domes. Number 9 with the ball. It's knocked out of his cross. Pope John trying to scoop it up. The shot coming in on hole. It was stopped by the defense. Goes toward the far sideline. Scooped up by number 33, now to number 9 for Chatham. Pass over to 26. 26 takes it in deep. Into the corner now to number 19. Cougars making substitutions. The defense out there for Pope John, number 28, Jacob Post. 27, Emilio Barranco. 51, Andrew Jessamaria. Number 24, Zach Cash. 10, Vic Fiore, and number 19, Mike Marston. Pass down low to number 6, guarded by Jess Maria. Here's number 11. 11 coming in. Down low to 9. The shot blocked down by a defense. I think Barranco got a piece of it. Emilio Barranco, nice defense there. Pass into number 11. The shot goes wide right as Hull does the splits. Saved by Fiore off of Hull's cross. Chatham's able to steal it, number 19. The pass into the middle. Not a clean pass, number 9. He takes a hit from Jacob Post. Wow. Now number 14 for Chatham into 3. 3 fires. Save Hull. Nice save, Owen Hull. Does the splits again. Is able to make the save there. Good save. Now Andrew Jessamaria. Jessamaria charging up the field with the long pole. He'll cut back. Takes a swipe from number 3. We've got a whistle. got a timeout on the field. So Pope John takes time. We'll take time as well. 8:07 to go, second quarter. 3-0 Chatham leads over Pope John. We'll be back right after this. Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Cougar Field in Chatham, New Jersey as we start back up. Pope John Lions JV Lacrosse. Vic Fiore with the ball into Chatham territory with 7:57 to go. Quarter number 2. Pass in to Justin Perella on the right wing. Knocked out of his stick by number 30, Chatham. Perella trying to chase it down. Pops out of his cross, across the midfield line. Over and back, so it'll be Chatham ball. Here's number 6. Pass to 33. 33 now into number 3 on the right wing, guarded by Post. Post, Baracco, Jess Maria, Marston, Clifford, and Cashed out there. Now number 5. Zach Cashed on him. Number 4 has it for Chatham. Pass across to number 5. Takes a swipe from Cashed. Trying to steal it away. There's Post. Not able to scoop it up cleanly, and it goes back over to Chatham. Number 19 with it now. 19, pass in, right in the crease area. Number 6 enters the crease, so it's Pope John ball. Hull will take over anyway, so Hull passes out to Clifford. Clifford has number 19 right on him. Takes a swipe, keeps going downfield. Pass to Marston underneath his cross. It's on the turf. Sabella trying to pick it up. Now the pass is number 4 for Chatham. Number 19, now to 4. Here's number 9 for Chatham. Now number 4. Back to 9 up top as Chatham continues to set their offense. Number 3 on the right wing now. Down below to 19. Bronco on him. Now to 4. Clifford guarding. 4 to the center of the field. Rips it. Score. Number 4 is second goal of the game as he got positioned up top. Beats Hull in the top right corner. And it's 4-0 Chatham. Clock down to 5:20 and counting. First half. Chatham with a 4-0 lead. All right, so we only have a minute. Let me go over this River Lax tournament situation. So tomorrow, we'll be on Facebook Live. It's going to be games starting at 8 a.m. The middle school junior Lions 5th and 6th grade team will start at 8. They'll play a half-hour game. And then the 7th and 8th grade team will play. They'll play a half-hour game. It's like 25 minutes each. So the games just go. There's no quarters. It's just 25 minutes each. Face-off won by Chatham. I'll get back to it in just a second. 23 moving up the field, being guarded by Fiore. Now over to number 3, Post guarding. Shot. Goes wide, out of bounds. Chatham's closest. So the 5th and 6th graders will play at 8 o'clock against Abington Heights, which is a school in Pennsylvania. The Abington Heights Comets. Seen it before with River Lax. River Lax is a great tournament, but if you get up there, if you have a reason to get up there and everything, Delaware Valley High School tomorrow, it's great. It's a lot of fun. Goes out of bounds. Chatham's closest. So after the 8 o'clock game, 8:30, the 7th and 8th graders will play. And again, they'll play Abington Heights, the 7th and 8th grade team, 8:30 to 9. There's a break for about an hour. All these other teams are playing. Nazareth, Scranton, Back Mountain, Mountain Lakes. All these schools from either PA or Northern New Jersey. Pope John's one of the few Northern New Jersey teams, but they've been there for years. Here's number 9 who comes in. Number 19 comes in, and with the shot down low, beats Hoole to make it 5-0. The goal comes with 3:37 to go in the second quarter. Number 19 gets on the board for Chatham. They make it 5-0 over Pope John. Clock continues to run. So let me tell you about the rest of this too. I don't know if they're going to play a second half. They didn't against Newton. Pope John had a big lead. So now being down 5-0, I'm waiting to see if they'll play the third and fourth quarters. We'll wait and see. So let me just at least get this in before the end of the first half. So the games continue on throughout the day. And 9 o'clock, 9:30, nothing's going on. I think 10:30 is the next game. And I think it's the 5th and 6th graders. They'll play Back Mountain or something like that. And then, but the next game for 7th and 8th is on a different field. So we're not able to get those games. So basically what it's going to mean is this. We're going to get the first games for 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th against Abington Heights. We're going to get the last games at 2 and 2:30 against Scranton. There's a school in from Scranton, Pennsylvania that they play. And then we'll get one game for each team in the middle of the day, like 11:30, 12 o'clock. Okay? You'll have 6 1.5-hour games on this Chatham Cougars. So 3 hours of Pope John Middle School Junior Lions coverage tomorrow on Facebook Live. So please subscribe to that. No fee, obviously. Just got to click it. I'll approve it. And you'll be good to go. Shot by 43. Score. Just underneath the crossbar as he rolled past number 27, Emilio Barranco, and he puts it in past Owen Hoole. Makes the score 6-0. Minute 51 to go in quarter number 2. Chatham leads 6-0. So that's the Riverlax tournament for you. And it's great. Every year the middle schoolers go up there. They were invited years ago, and they go up every year. And it's a lot of fun. So please join us for that. Monday, here on the YouTube channel, Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, we'll be at Montville as the boys baseball team, 3-2 on the season. They won against Randolph on Wednesday. So we covered them on Tuesday at home, and they won 3-0. Beckett Weeks had a heck of a game pitching. 5 innings, 9 strikeouts, only 1 hit. Jack Portman came in relief, had a 2-inning save. Offense was great. Nick Struble had a day. Will Allen hit well. A few other batters. You got to take a look at the baseball team. And they look like they're loaded. Like they're really prepared this year. 3-2 on the season. Baseball team got to the second round of the state tournament last year. Frankly, I'd expect them to go further this year. Manager James Manco has a great team. They won against Randolph again, so they swept the season series against them. Now they take on Montville on the road on Monday and then at home on Wednesday. Ball goes out of bounds. 15 seconds to go. Here's number 19, scoops it up for Chatham. Looking to break in. Pass to number 3. Fires. Bounce shot. Goes wide. Out of bounds. There's the horn for the end of the first half. So 4 more goals by Chatham here in the second quarter. And they hold a 6-0 lead over Pope John. We will take a break for halftime. Should be short. I wouldn't expect it to be much longer than a few minutes. And then we'll come back on for second half action. From Cougar Field in Chatham, New Jersey, it's the Pope John Lions trailing the Chatham Cougars 6-0. Come on back for second half action. Let's just see real quick to make sure they go off for halftime and then come back on, because they're in their huddles right now and something's telling me that they're going to call the game. But because this is what happened with the Newton game on on Monday. No, the referees are still on the field. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back for second half action in just a few minutes. From Cougar Field in Chatham, New Jersey, it's the Chatham Cougars 6, Pope John Lions no score. We'll be back for second half action right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.